How are you guys doing? I thought I'd stopped in like the town of Yucca Valley to give you guys a little talk. So, 51, man. I can't believe I'll be 52. And like, I'm just thinking, that dreaded holiday is coming up. I'm like 51, 0-2 on fiances. So, at least I'm not, I guess I can go 0-4, 0-5 like the Buffalo Bills. And then, hey, I'll be in good company. So, I thought I was like I told you, I've recovered yesterday from the workout, and like I told you, I'm 51, trying to lose that belly fat. Probably goes down like a quarter of a quarter of a quarter of covered inch. So I was able to put on my jeans. So I went from the number 2 notch to the number 3. I got it on the number 3. You can look right now; it's still on the number 3 notch. I did that to get to there. To get from the number 1 to the number 3, I had to give up Chili's for. I haven't had Chili's, that little wiener schnitzel, for the past 2 months. I used to eat like the chili fries and the chili dogs. No French fries for the past 2 weeks. If I eat a hamburger or something, I always eat like the mixed vegetables or the baked lays. And then yesterday, for the first time, probably in about 2 months, I baked the chicken thighs, and then you have the peas to go along with it. I'm like, man, what am I? And then I was just thinking that dreaded holiday is coming up, Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh my gosh. And like I keep telling you, the world has changed so much. Because like now, I think it's hard to date because the younger girls are almost as smart or independent as the older women. So you're in a quandary. Like the younger girl will say, why do you want to date the older woman? She's obsolete. And you're thinking, she has a point there. Or you want to go with the older woman. He's like, oh, maybe I'll get someone closer to my age. And you start thinking, no, if it was going to happen, it's going to happen. Just go out with the younger woman. Or why don't I just get a prostitute and just do all the crazy stuff? It's hard to think, man. But like I told you, look, 47% of couples are divorcing after like 7 years. So most of the couples you run into are probably already having problems. 52%, 59% are already separated after 5 years. 25% of the married women are already having affairs. 35, this is for like 2019 numbers. 35% of men are having affairs. So like, what's the use of getting married if I'm going to have an affair? Just get the middleman out of it. So just do like hang out the strip court, like Offset, get me a Cardi B, at least get somebody with some money. So I'm thinking that dreaded holiday, that Valentine's Day holiday, is just a myth, man. It's like, especially since the Great Recession. See, after that great 2008 recession, that's when a woman could go out with a guy and say, oh, yeah, he can help me, or we can stay together, or blah, blah, blah. But since then, women make more money than guys. And what's the use of going out with a guy who's a dork or anything unless you're going to use him? Like, I like going to the gym. Let me give you a great example. I like seeing the couples work out, especially with the live weights. Okay, would you want a person, if you're lifting, say, 200 pounds on a bench press, would you want the person able to hear what you said? Or do you want them to say, oh, okay, put their earbuds in and then like let you lift? Like, how are they going to hear you if like the thing is crushing you, or if you're like, help me, help me? And I see these guys working all the time. Because before, what happened, like pre 2007, like the women mostly had the earphones working out with the guys so she could tune them out. Well, now the guy is so dumb, like a lot of guys don't even know what's going on. Like, why don't I put my earphones in and my phone and we'll just hang out? It's like, my man, she don't want to talk to you, no way. And then you have like a lot of couples that are just stuck together. They just happen to someone got pregnant. He let it out, and then they're being responsible, trying to stay together, but it's nothing there, man. So one screwing around or other screwing around, and she's either or is trying to figure out a way to get out of it, or she's like, hey, I'll just be a single mom and just dump this guy. So, or the woman's like looking for a guy, hey, is he making some money? Does he have some talents? Or if I were to have a kid, or be like the guy, like I told you, the man with the 3 kids that came into the office. I don't know if have you had that happen? Someone bring in their kids and their kids just start running amok like wild animals. And like, for example, that's a couple that needs to be divorced. She had him waiting for like, I think it was at least an hour and 10 minutes. Usually she goes out. This time she just stayed in her office, but the kids are running around. They have toys on the ground. I'm just thinking, What man in his right fucking mind would let the kids run around like that? You know what? A weak ass man. That's why so many guys are gonna get divorced. It's like you're just like for me trying to find a girlfriend. You're like in these. You're three generations. You're like the baby generation. You have the Generation X. You had the baby. You have what's left of the baby women. Like say you want to go someone in the 60s. Generation X, which is me. Millennials. And then you have whatever came after. I don't know. So you have all these generations of women, and I think the older women are more envious of the younger women. So you'll see them in the gym working out and all that. Yes, when a woman's working out in the gym, I don't really care about the guys. They don't want the hell they be on. They scare me, especially when I see them in a bathroom posing. It's like, man, if you want to be gay, just go to Palm Springs, man. It's just like I keep trying to tell guys, nobody wants to look at a picture of a guy. Maybe if you're Tom Brady looking, okay. Other than that, I don't care how much posing, how much flexing. You look a faggot to me. If you want to go out and do all that stuff, go. Let's go visit Innocent, and after that, we go to Toucans. Yeah, I know where those places are too. But I just look at the guys. I just like I feel sorry for men right now. It's just the women don't really need them. And some of them, like their fathers or something, during that great 2008 recession, got divorced, lost their jobs, and like probably went all psycho. So now you got a guy who doesn't have any sense, and he's just kind of like, I'll buy the fancy car, or I'll listen to my friends and try to be cool. I'll pose in the mirror. I'm like, man, there's been a lot of homeless guys. So, and then even like you have the older women that are like in their 40s and 50s, like, well, should I get rid of them? Yes, they will divorce. Divorce rate's 47%. Hey, it will jump to 54 to 55% very soon. Trust me. You think these older women are going to let these girls who have half as much money as them have fun, work on their independence, and do type of thing? Work on their independence, have fun, have a guy who's just more mellow than this idiot they're going out with, who's kind of like the chauvinist guy. No, 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 no. They're going to dump that guy. So that's all like, hey, should I have an affair or go with the younger woman? So when I hear that Valentine's Day, they need to rename it. They should rename it more like Romantic Day or Partner Day. Since you have like, domestic partners. You have people who are cheating on their partners. You have everything and you have everything going on. So I hate that Valentine's Day thing. Even when I was dating, girlfriend found out the girlfriend went home with a guy, and then a couple of weeks later, hey honey, let me buy you some roses. Fuck that shit, man. I'm gonna whoop that ass. I can't do that no more. But yeah, that was the time I came from. Okay, baby, I'll go whoop his ass for having an affair with her. But not really. I didn't mind that. It's just like I just didn't want her friends with me. If she's gonna sleep around, just don't have my friends stay with you. But what I'm trying to tell you is send me some comments. Let me know what you like. Send me a song or send me a poem. Let me know what I should do this Valentine's Day. I really don't know what to do. There's 3 girls I'm thinking about, and I really don't feel like buying any flowers, buying a gift. I was like, let's just go sleep together. That's what I want. Let me test the goods out, baby. I want to test the goods out. Let me eat something, sample it, then I'll decide if I want to stay. That's my mentality. So, there's a head off now. 0-2. Maybe that's why I'm still single. 0-2 on fiancés. 1 girlfriend for about 3 years, 1 for 6. Maybe that's my punishment for always thinking about sex and money. That's it, man. Because I see some of these married couples, they're going to be like the ones who came into the office last Wednesday, and the wife leaves the husband in the lounge with the kids running around, and he's going to try to talk to the receptionist. It's like, my man, she ain't going to talk to you. You can't even take care of the kids. Your wife is making you look like a fool, man. Either divorce her, you should divorce him, because if he's bringing in 3 kids and if they're that bad, it just shows you how weak men have become, man. So as a head off, I don't really know what my rant was. It's supposed to be about being 51 years old, dating 3 generations of women who have like come through like all this 2008 recession, and how I think like the divorce rate will spike to about 55% when the baby boomers, Generation X, start dumping their husband, because they'd rather go out with a gay bi guy than some aggressive guy. That's my theory. And as for me, probably stay younger, or if worst case, go to the strip club, meet my own Cardi B. Let me know what you think.